Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to something kind of new here on the channel. I'm going to give you guys reactions to Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the new show based on the hit book series I read as a kid that I absolutely fucking loved. Beautiful book series by Rick Riordan, who's now in charge of the show, which is fantastic. And we are going to I'm going to give my reactions to episodes 1 and 2, which are now available on Disney+. Go check them out, guys. This fits here on the channel because I love this stuff, and I love talking about nerdy stuff with you guys here. Yes, it's not dinosaur content, but we do other nerdy shit here on the channel. So diving into episodes 1 and 2. Overall reaction was fantastic. Brilliant. What I wanted from Percy Jackson back in the day. Of course, we had those movies, but they were great, but they weren't the best. They were okay. We'll say they were good. But, taking a look at it now with episodes 1 and 2, these are this is an amazing storyline and an amazing story brought to life. We have Clarice, we have Mr. D with Clara. It was this whole thing there. And I should say first, really well written. It really felt like the books, and the storyline is fast-paced. It keeps moving. It doesn't drown out. It doesn't do anything like that, too. They know they have a lot to tell, and they're going quick. They're like, okay, we got this, we got this, we got that, we got this. And it's like, we're talking about this here. We're talking about Talia. We got Luke here. We got all this sort of shit. And very much the story keeps going. Episode 1, until you get to the camp, of course. I should also say this is very much spoilers. So in case you didn't read it in the fucking name and in the thumbnail, this is spoilers, folks. This is very heavy spoilers. In case I didn't say it, I'm your guys' host, Dakota Morgan. So going into it, though, we really, really had an amazing storyline here. I just got done watching it probably about 20 minutes ago, and the pace of it was fantastic, and it showed a lot in there. It got you the characters, told you who you needed to know, backstory, who's this person, who's that person, Annabeth, and it gave you enough of each character where you didn't feel overwhelmed, which was something that I think a lot of people were like, oh, they did the movies, there's so many books, they feel like they're going to get overwhelmed by this whole lore and this whole new world. But it's honestly something truly beautiful with it. Going into the acting, the actors in this, the actors and actresses, everybody in here is beautiful, is wonderful, is beautiful acting. Because, we have people who aren't in their mid-20s playing these roles of kids. They actually are kids. These are actual kids that are playing the roles. So Annabeth, Percy, guy who plays Percy, wonderful, wonderful acting there. Beautiful acting. And Annabeth and Clarice, Chiron, Mr. D, all of them is, the teacher, Mrs. Dodds. Really, really great acting from these people here who are bringing their A game, and there's a lot to it. You feel the emotion, you feel the caring. You actually want to be a part of it. You want to see what happens with these characters. You want to be a part of their life. You really want to do this here, and you want to know more. I think is what the show does really good, is the characters and the storyline is really wanting you to know more. It really wants you to be like, well, there's more of this. I want more. Okay, well, I want to explore this. Camp Half-Blood is done phenomenally well in this one. You got everything from ziplining. You have people in wheelchairs in there, which I did notice was really cool. It's not like a bunch of good-looking 20-year-olds. It's like, okay, cool. There's going to be different versions. You're going to have different kids. It's more realistic because it's okay, you got chunky kids, you got skinny kids, you got tall ones, you got buff ones, you got all this sort of shit. You have, of course, there's going to be forwards, you're going to have archery, you're going to have all that shit in there. And it's really, really nice to see, diversity in there. And I know it's a D word for a lot of people, but here's the thing. They're not all going to be super hot models. It's not the CW of the series here. We're not trying to do the CW thing here. We're trying to see a thing in here the books were of just everybody's included, and you feel like you can be a demigod. You feel like you could be Percy or Annabeth. Hell, even Grover, for God's sake. The kid who played Grover really brought that fear. I love the kid who played Grover. Awesome work there. And really much felt like the books. Now, getting into it here too, the books did feel like they were brought to life here. There was no missing characters, it felt like. There was no, missing things here. It felt at the pace of the book as well. It really felt like it. And it was really nice to see, the books being treated right. I know Rick Riordan was in charge of the show too, which was awesome to see. I think he directed or wrote episode 2, something along those lines. I've been trying to avoid spoilers for the show like fucking crazy. CGI with it too wonderfully done. So it really didn't feel cheesy. The show felt good. It felt like they put a good amount of money into it to make it good. The dust, the mist. Hell, we get creatures that we see in the beginning in the first 5 minutes. We see the Minotaur and then the mechanical rhino, which I'm drawing a blank on. But you see all this stuff here, and it's really fucking cool because you actually get to see the world as it is. And all the monsters of America and shit, and the gods and the goddesses and the wood nymphs and the makeup in this is, you see wood nymphs, and they look phenomenal. They're not just like really hot girls that would be like, hey, Percy. They're actually like, we're a fucking wood nymph, we have bark skin and shit like that too. And the council was in there. Like, it really felt like the books. They didn't cheap out on any of the shit here, where it's like, cool, you don't feel like you're being cheaped out for effects wise or budgeting wise or movie or timing wise. You don't feel cheaped out by that at all. You really felt like this is we respect you fans, and you've always wanted this, and now you're actually getting it. So this is the show, and I really think if you're a fan of the books, like I am for years since I was a kid in middle school, like 20 years ago, it feels like, and if you're a new fan, or you're just a person who's like, this looks interesting, like my wife, try to figure that out, and the big thing being is, cool, can new people watch this and enjoy it? And from the looks of things, it looks like it. As I was recording, the 2 episodes have been out here. It's only been the first 2 episodes. It's dropped today on the 20th. But, it seems very positive and very, very positive indeed. So fans and new fans out there, and maybe new people to the group here, you get any Percy Jackson cherries popped? I shouldn't have said that, but hey, well, fuck it. So here we are. Really worth the watch, guys. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video if you did enjoy it, and comment down below things that, did you enjoy Percy Jackson episodes 1 through 2? Are you excited for the rest of the series? What did you think about it? Yay, nay? Is it like the books? Am I completely fucking wrong? Let me know down below, guys, in the comments. And if you want to follow me on social media, go ahead and check the description box down below for all these places you can find me on. And subscribe for more nerd content, paleo content, and much, much more. I've been your guys' host, Dakota Morgan from Phoenix, Arizona. And stay creative, everyone.